VoyMonk, vlog number 49. And this is the first Monday. I swear I'll get that out of my system by tomorrow, first Tuesday, and that's it. Just want to kind of complete the circuit. For the most part, I wanted to talk about the TV shows for 2025 that I am looking forward to. And I've probably covered some of this, but some of the things I have not specifically. I would say the first show that I am really looking forward to is Strange New Worlds. My mom loved that show. I actually got her into Star Trek and watching it, believe it or not, because of that. And because of Strange New Worlds, it actually opened me up to wanting to watch Star Trek Enterprise, even though I had seen episodes of it. But in this next year, I actually plan on trying to expose myself to a few new different series if I can, because I've been a bit pretty stagnant when it comes to shows. And whatever it is that I can watch, that I can fit in, I definitely do and will do. And if you're listening to this and you've got some recommendations, please put them in the comments or even make a video to me. That's cool. Like I said, I'm totally willing to respond and return that. Like I said, Strange New Worlds, favorite. I love that series. I'm definitely looking forward to it in the new year. I'm also looking forward to what I've heard are rumors of a Star Trek Starfleet Academy film, and although I haven't seen too much about it, I would definitely follow a series in a new Star Trek show. I would also like to see Star Trek Legacies finally be unveiled, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I liked the last season of Star Trek Picard, and I'm a big TNG fan. That is my favorite. Right before, just above Strange New Worlds as the new series. And so I would really like to see Jerry Ryan and the crew of what I believe is the new Star Trek. The Enterprise. Was it G? Or Enterprise F. Oh, man. It's been a while. Yeah. So, yeah, that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. I'm also... I'm actually... I want to see Cobra Kai, the part 3 and the conclusion of the saga, which I do kind of hope there is maybe something that kind of spins off from it that would be interesting to watch. I've heard that there's some rumors about there being a kind of prequelish film with Mr. Miyagi, but I'm not necessarily sure what the fiction is, what the rumors are versus what the reality is. So I think that would be an interesting one to see. I am also looking forward to seeing the last season of Stranger Things, although I'm not exactly sure when that's supposed to be coming out. I think they're definitely like with Cobra Kai making the right decision to finally end it. But I do think it's going to be interesting how they go about doing it. I know that the cast is grown up quite a bit over the few years since the very first Stranger Things. So it'll definitely see how they conclude the whole saga. From what I understand, the Millie Bobby Brown, who played 11, I guess she wanted to kill off her character at some point. And I guess a few of the cast members might have wanted to do the same thing in some of the previous episodes of Stranger Things. But I do think it'll be very interesting to see where they go. And it'll definitely be worth... I think I'm going to have to maybe decide whether or not I'm going to subscribe to Netflix just for part 3 of season 6 of Cobra Kai, or I'll wait until Stranger Things and then get them all at once. Of course, the problem with that is that if you're on the internet and you follow Cobra Kai, it's real easy to get spoilers. So I'll have to honestly really consider that carefully before I decide to say, you know what, I'm just going to wait. But and really, to be truthful, I mean, knowing spoilers really doesn't bother me too much. Mostly because, you can know that the way that a thing ends, like with the prequels for Star Wars. I mean, you knew Anakin was eventually going to become Darth Vader. But I think when it comes to storytelling, the most important part of the storytelling is the process. How did we get from A to B, as opposed to what A and what B are going to be? So I think those are going to be some great shows in terms of what I'm looking forward to. And of course, lastly, Suits. I've heard Suits LA is going to be coming, and the guy that played the Arrow, which I didn't watch, that was on CW and people have said good things about, will be playing the main character in the role of Suits LA. And I always loved Suits back when it was on USA, and I thought really it was really unfortunate that it kind of went off the rails towards the end of the last couple of seasons. But I think if I think it was Aaron Korsh, who was the creator of that, comes back with the same formula and brings a little bit of that magic back. It'll be interesting to see how this Lucas Black is the character that I was reading about might fare and that sort of thing in this next year. And so I do think it'll be interesting to see how it plays out compared to the original, because it kind of seemed like Mike Ross, the guy that had the photographic memory, had that kind of a gimmick that was what kind of led you into this series about attorneys. Remember I said, we're not doing shows about doctors, or we're not doing them about cops. One of the other professions I left out was lawyers, but it's a good series, a good show, and it's definitely one of the few handful of shows I'm definitely looking forward to seeing in 2025. And of course, if you've got some suggestions, as I said, please let me know if you got some things that are kind of a heads up. Maybe I might have missed reading about shows that I'm interested in. So until my next video vlog, hopefully you're doing well. Take care.